Hello everyone, it's a demo for the zero knowledge void KYC verification and cross-border payment. Um, yeah, so we will use Anvil as local blockchain testnet, and we will use address 0 represents certificate authority, address 1 as uh, intermediate entity, address 2 is debitor bank, address 3 is intermediate bank, address 4 is creditor bank. Yeah, so let's get started. So firstly, they should add an intermediate to the blockchain. Okay, success. So as a user, they need to get a unique DID from the CA. So user should provide necessary information for the CA for verification and DID generation. Yep, and we got a unique DID. CA should add its DID to the blockchain. Okay, success. So coming to the user side, users want to start a transaction. They need to generate a CSR, which is certificate signing request, and we use his DID, and debitor bank is the bank A, uh, debitor wallet address. Assuming we have 5 wallet address, and each time we will use address 2 to do the transaction. Creditor bank B generates CSR, and coming to the intermediate side. So first they should decode the CSR to check the transaction detail. Assuming everything passed the verification and checking, intermediate will sign its CSR to generate a certificate. Okay, so right now user have a certificate for its transaction, and yep, we assuming this DID already finished several time transaction in the past, and we will generate a zero knowledge Merkle tree proof for those transactions. Yeah, and the contribution for the ceremony will take 5 to 7 minutes, and the proof already exists. Yeah, so the user have a zero knowledge proof and a certificate right now, and we will use them in the zero knowledge cross-border transaction here. So first we should get the balance to check. Okay, we can see that um all of them have 10,000 ether in their balance, and we should generate a signing and signature and sufficient font knowledge proof for the debitor side. And transaction amount was 500 this time, and so total assigned is 1,000. Debitor bank private key 123. Generate knowledge proof. And ceremony, yeah, contribution will take 5 to 7 minutes, and the proof already exists. Um, yeah, so we have two knowledge proof and one certificate right now, and we should send enough money to the rest to the intermediary bank. Intermediary bank address and payment amount is 500 either, and node is a from bank A. Okay, success. So let's get the balance here. Okay, so intermediary banks say that they got 500 either, and they should check if the all the verification file exist. Yeah, so all required verification file are present, and they should verify those proof and the certificate. Yeah, all proof and certificate verified successfully, and on the server we can see that yeah, the first zkP file is debitor bank signature zkP. Yeah, okay, passed, and they'll acknowledge Mokuchi zkP also passed, and the certificate building chain and verification successful, which means yeah, two zkP and and the certificate passed the verification. And so right now the intermediate bank should send the money to the creditor bank. Oh, send the token, sorry. a payment amount 500 from bank. Okay. Okay, so let's check the balance. Yeah, so Credit Bank received the 500 Ether, and which means the whole process of transaction finished. So right now, Debitor Bank and the Creditor Bank should send the transaction information to the intermediate entity to update the Merkle tree root and update the transaction history for that DID. So we will use the debitor side as an example this time. DID transaction amount is since this DID sent 500, so it's negative 500. Finish date is 2024. Debitor bank is bank A, creditor banks bank B. Let's send transaction information. Yeah, transaction saved successfully, and intermediate entity should update the transaction history. Yeah, update successfully. Now we should generate a new Merkle tree root for this DID, and we got the Merkle tree root. So we update uh, the Merkle tree root on the blockchain for that DID. Yeah, okay, we got an yeah, we finished update, and we should check. Yeah, everything successfully finished. So yeah, for next time transaction, debitor should debitor with its DID should generate a new CSR and get new the to zkP verification file and new certificate. So that's the whole process to finish one time the zkKYC and cross-border payment.